Hi, organizers. Welcome back to At Home with Charlease. I have a dream of an organized home. Let's get started. One of our neighbors gave us these huge squash, and it's just the two of us. So there's no way we're going to be able to eat all of this squash in a short period of time. So I'm going to show you how you can prep this squash to put it in the freezer so that you can use it in future recipes. That way you don't waste anything. All right. The first thing that I'm doing is I'm just washing the squash off really good in some dish detergent. And you say dish detergent, yeah. I just want to get the surface dirt off of the squash because I'm going to peel the squash anyway, but I did want to get the surface dirt off, okay? So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back. Got them washed and rinsed. So now let's move over to the next step. Okay, guys, you saw that I had 4 of these, but I'm only going to prep one on the camera. And one of the first things that you need is a really good sturdy knife, because these squash have a serious outer core or skin, whatever you want to call it. But what I'm going to do is try, and you see I'm struggling, to cut this in half. Okay, there we go. Once you get it going. All right. And then you see it has seeds in it. And I'm just going to take a spoon and scoop out the seeds. Okay. Yeah. This part, it's a little bit of work, but it's worth it. The prep part is always, no fun, but it makes life so much easier once you got that done. Okay, so I got the seeds out. Now I'll just flip it over and I'll cut the skin off. And I'm telling you, you see, you can hear it, right? You definitely need a sturdy knife. Sounds like a saw. Yep. I didn't grow up eating squash, so I've been looking on YouTube and pulling up different recipes, and I find that there's a lot that you can do with squash. Yep. Muffins, breads, soups. And basically, what I'm planning on doing is making a puree and then putting 2 cups of it in Ziploc bags. And then whenever I want to make something, you see what I'm doing? I'm just cutting it. Let me cut that off. Got a little spot there. I'm cutting them in chunks. Okay. And I've done one already, and I'm just going to put those chunks in here. And when I get them all cut up, then I'll go to the next step. All right, I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I cut up 3 out of the 4, and I'm going to save this one for probably another video. I want to show you a recipe that I found for roasting them in the oven that I did a week or so ago, and my husband and I absolutely loved it. I was shocked at how good it was. So we'll save this one. But these I'm going to put in a large pot. Let's see if I can scoot this over a little bit in this large pot. And I'm going to add enough water to cover them. And I'm just going to bring them to a boil and let them cook until they're nice and tender. And then we'll smash them up into our puree. Okay, I'm not going to add any seasoning to it because I'll be using these in different recipes. Some I may use to make bread, some I may use to make soup, and who knows what else I might come up with. But you know what? I am going to take a little bit of this out and put in a Ziploc bag. Hold on. Because I'm that person who will slip a little strange vegetable in my smoothie. That way I get that raw vegetable in my body, in my husband's body. And I don't tell him that I'm putting it in his smoothie. And that's all I'm going to put in there. And that way, when I make my smoothies, I'll have a little of this squash that I can put in with my smoothies. Okay, so like I said, I'm just going to add water to this, no seasoning, and then just cook it till it's tender. And I'll be back. One thing I forgot to tell you guys is that even the peels and scraps and whatnot are not going to go to waste, because my husband will take these, put them in the compost, and then later put them in his little garden. So nothing goes to waste. It's all a blessing, guys. All right, guys, that didn't take long at all. I expected it to take longer, but it only took about, it was less than 20 minutes. And now I'm just going to smash these up like when you're making mashed potatoes. Yeah. All right. This is real easy to do. Get them all smushed up. All right. Wow. That was easy. All right. Now these are still piping hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for them to cool off, and then we're going to put 2 cups in Ziploc bags, and I'll put them in the freezer. Okay? I'll be back. Okay, organizers, our squash puree has cooled down a lot. I'm going to put 2 cups in Ziploc bags, and I've labeled them with 2 cups squash, and I put today's date on it. So when I go to the freezer to make something, I'll know that I'm working with 2 cups. And if I need more, I can take out, take out more. But that's what we're going to do. We're just going to measure out, and it, it didn't have to be exact, but about 2 cups. Let's see if I can open up this bag so it's not too messy. Okay, that's 1 in there. And 2. Okay. Let's see how much I'm going to get out of here. Got another cup. Okay. And another cup. All right. So that's 4 cups. No, I'm not going to get another 2 cups out of here. But, let's see. I don't think I am anyway. Got 1. I got pretty close to 2 cups. See that? Not bad at all. I'm gonna call it 2 cups. It's that close. I'll make sure I get it all out. Okay. All right. Let's see if I got a little bit. Nah, that's not even worth messing with. All right, we close these up. Got a little mess right on there. So guys, we got 6 cups. And what I'll do, I think I make, when I decide to make something with this squash, I'll come back and maybe do a video and show you what I make. Okay? Yep. So we got 2, 4, 6 cups ready for the freezer, and they'll be ready to just pull out and make whatever recipe we come up with. I definitely want to try to make a soup, and I just want to show you real quick. I think I told you at the beginning of this video that I had made some bread, some squash bread, and I made 3 loaves, and my husband and I already ate a half of 1 loaf, and it is really good. It tastes pretty much like zucchini bread, if you like zucchini bread. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. You can prep that squash, put it in the freezer so that it doesn't go to waste. And I am grateful to my neighbors for sharing their squash with me. All right, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.